Monster Hunter is back on the rise again. Amiibos are causing a problem in the scalping community. What else can go wrong? Right, King Kong vs. Godzilla is not even on American shores yet. But in China, you can. Watch it right now. How messed up is this? Well, let's go around and talk about it. I'm your host today, Zero, the Azure Nightmare as always. With me, I have my beautiful host, the resident of Raccoon, AJ.
Hello.
Then we have the man who has no problem at voicing his opinions, and I honestly want to hear what he says about Amiibos today in this podcast, StarWind.
Yeah.
And then, of course, last but not least, our fact checker extraordinaire, Bugz.
I haven't fact-checked in weeks.
Don't worry, I'm going to keep calling up so much stuff for you right now. You're going to be fact-checking in no time.
Also, I feel offended. You called this man beautiful.
Oh.
You?
He called you beautiful.
Me?
I called all you guys beautiful.
Nah, you said
It sounded like you were calling him.
Yeah, he said my beautiful co-host, resident of Raccoon.
I am the beautiful one here. Let's be correct.
You know what?
I said
Fucking baby face. Shut up.
Uh,
I
have
have
the
the
Co-host can
long,
be
luscious
plural.
hair, the hazel eyes.
You know what? We make
Blonde
it
hair.
list of fuckery, and Age is the first person.
Let's be real, guys.
Pandering to the audience. Fuck you, AJ.
What are you pandering to the audience? When do I pander to the audience?
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to Zero. Let's.
How do you
Pandering to
pander?
shit. Listen, I'm trying to be polite and say you are all beautiful people, but you know what? Fuck it, you're all fucking hideous. Fucking
Yeah.
AJ, you're hideous because you hate Breath of the Wild, you pretentious hipster bastard.
I'm not a
Don't
hipster.
worry.
You're a fucking hipster.
Once in a while
I'm
about
not a
Amiibos
hipster.
being a fun thing
Hipsters
to have
like Breath
in
of
the
the
world.
Wild. Remember that.
Oh, you motherfucker.
I'm not a hipster. I'm the farthest thing.
Listen, I'm going to tell you right now who's on like my tier list of like favorite people. Bugz, you're right up there, man, because you don't start shit.
Everybody likes
But-
Bugs. Fuck him. He's nice.
Starwing,
He's too nice.
and AJ, man, they're like on the fucking edge of just being right on the shit list right there. So
I'm
watch
fine
your
with
ass today.
I think I'm on everyone's shit list. I'll take another one.
I think you're even on my
Add
shit
me
list.
Yeah.
Dude, he's on the AJ's list of fuckery. Like
20 times.
Oh, 20
I thought it was 25.
Ah, shit. They got,
It's going to be 26
added
today.
Should it be 26?
Yeah, it's going to be 26 today.
Stay
when they-
tuned
That's a better number. I like it.
No, I'm kind of thinking 30 now. I don't know.
Ooh, okay. When Life Crisis 30, I'll take it.
he's trying to make it even.
Before we start today, don't forget hashtag Sasha versus Bianca main event. Get that trending. You know, just throwing that out there because they should be the main event of night one. But go ahead, you can continue.
The unbiased plug.
I'm very biased. One.
no,
Man, take no money off that plug.
I think Bug supports me.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I support it because the whole point of winning the Royal Rumble is to get the main event.
Exactly. Get that trending.
And they're over here trying to put Bobby Lashley and Drew McIntyre. For
I've tweeted it out twice now.
Yeah, I know. I saw it.
I'm gonna tweet it out a third time.
Well, I was going to ask what's everyone's plans for the weekend, but I already know what you guys are going to be doing.
Oh no, I'm not gonna tweet it out. I mean, I'll support it.
Mania is this week?
No, I think it's like in 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's in 2 weeks.
So how's everyone's week? Let's start off with that.
You know, same old, same old.
Exhausting.
Also, I've
I
been
hear
getting
you guys on that.
handed to me by Minotaur.
This is true. You did mention this.
Yes.
Elaborate towards me. What's going on exactly?
So I'm playing Odyssey, and I accidentally I'm thinking it's part of the story. It wasn't part of the story yet. So I'm over here. I'm like, oh shit, the Minotaur. Yeah, this man just kept beating my ass like 50 times, and then you know what? Let me get out of here. I try to leave. Nah, I had to go to my.
Where you going, boy?
I had to go to my last load save just to get out of that fight because this man was beating my ass, man.
It did that.
And then when I finally got out, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna start small. I'm gonna go fight that boar, a legendary boar that's been like a problem since like I was at 19. You know what? I'm level 52. You know what? Let me go beat his ass real quick. Nah, that the game was like, nah, homie, you died. Gets the board, and every time I get this man to like half health, he wants to call in his squad, and fucking they all ran me from different corners. I felt like I was getting attacked by Naruto, bro. You know how when he summons all his fucking clones and just beats you down?
Hey man, I mean, sometimes Cyber Jesus just doesn't want anyone to have fun or happiness on that
RN
day.
Jesus?
RN, Cyber, it's the same thing. It's all good.
You know, I finally killed him, and then I tried, and I was like on 1% health. I ran away. Once I killed him, I ran away. His homies were like, "Nah, get his ass, get his ass. He trying to dip." I was flying.
I would have loved it if you like managed to win that fight and then just got killed instantly by like some bullshit.
I'm about to jump off the cliff and I just get hit from behind by a board. Yeah. Boards, man. I still have so much left in that game.
I played Avengers whenever I had free time.
Oh, the update, right, for the PS5?
So I haven't played the Hawkeye story mode yet. Well, I know StarWind wants to play, so I've been holding off on the Hawkeye story mode. So I've been doing a lot of extra stuff, grinding out and everything like that, doing the daily challenges and the weekly challenges. Realizing that they give you a lot of points if you grind the game out, and you can buy a lot of shit with the points that you get. Like I bought the Hawkeye challenge card, I bought the Ronin skin, and then I
you're basically
Iron Man skins. What happened?
So you're basically like feeding in money into Square Enix, so they
no,
think
I'm not paying actual money.
Oh, okay.
I'm grinding so much that they're giving me money.
Okay, I was about to say, because if you're actually spending real money on that, I want to say thank you, because you're just fulfilling my dream of Spider-Man coming there before they cancel the game.
I mean, I'm still doing something, right? I'm putting in the time, I guess. I'm putting in the hours.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, hell, I mean, that thing dropped like 90 players dropped from that game.
Yeah. But it has been easy to find people to play with. So like I've been trying out the matchmaking, and people have been popping up really fast.
You feel like people are now like playing it more now that's like moved over to PS5, and you know there's not really that many like games out there.
But a lot of the people I'm running into are like their Hawkeye's already power level 150.
Like, been playing the game since day one.
Yeah, and I'm just like, oh wow, you guys are.
My Hawkeye don't even have a level.
Yeah, my Hawkeye is just one. Like my highest.
None of my characters got a level because I don't even got the game.
Like my highest is Iron Man. He's 80.
Of course.
That was literally this week that I did that.
Damn.
Yeah. And then I did a little bit of Kate. My Kate's like 70. So.
Wait, they had Kate.
Do you feel like it's kind of like a cheat that they? Yeah, they put Kate before Clint Hawkeye.
Yeah.
Which I gotta say, it's kind of weird that they added in like two Hawkeyes.
They play completely different.
If they play completely different, but I still feel like that's kind of like a waste of space. Like it would have been cool if they like kind of do like the Pyramithra thing right there. But
they want you to get excited for the new show. That's what it is. Because
that's true.
But also,
the Kate
it's the plug.
It was easy for them to drop Hawkeye really fast after Kate because of how similar they are.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So they felt like, oh, we can just drop two characters right now, real quick. Keep a fan base hype until Black Panther.
They didn't say like how many heroes are going to be coming to the game, right? They just said heroes are coming.
There was a data mine when the game first dropped, like that month, that had a lot of like heroes already in the code.
Oh shit!
Like Wasp, Scarlet Witch, Doctor Strange, Black Panther. There was a few more like Captain Marvel. There was a lot of heroes.
Spider-Ham. That's all I need to know. Is Spider-Ham going to be in the game?
Probably be a skin.
There's the
No, it can't be a skin. It has to be the real deal. All right. I want to have cartoony powers.
What'd you say?
Voiced by John Mulaney.
It's the multiverse edition. They're gonna have you buy a whole separate game for a whole separate game.
It's the Spider-Verse. But yeah, it's been pretty fun. So it feels nice because the game loads faster now. So like you're literally jumping from the shield helicarrier to the waiting lobby into the game really fast. So you just go on mission to mission, and it's just so smooth, and I love it. But that was my week. I don't know if anybody else want to go through their week.
Anyone else?
I was playing Trails in the Sky 3rd chapter, and I'm getting ready to play Exist Archive. 2 games no one has probably heard of.
Definitely not. So please tell me so I could see if I could pick it apart.
Oh, Trails in the Sky is just part of a larger series by Falcon. I think they have 9 games in the series now, and there's like 2 games that are overseas in Japan that I'm waiting for them to be translated, which is why I went back to play some of the other games. And then our Exist Archive is a spiritual successor to Valkyrie Profile. Yeah, there's a couple of guys left Triace, if I'm not mistaken, and started their own company, and they made a game. It's a pretty shitty JRPG, but I'm gonna keep playing it.
It's a shitty JRPG, but hey, I play it. You all should play it too. Support them right now.
God awful.
Well,
I got it for like $10. So I didn't really care.
Yeah, I mean, $10, man.
I don't know. If
No
I can
complaints on that.
condone $10 like that. Like, oh man.
Maybe if it was $9, I could see it, but 10, too much for my blood.
Yeah, I spent $10 on a toaster that was on sale. And I felt like that was worth it.
Jeez.
Yeah, it was like a $40
He's really
toaster.
proud of his toaster.
Did you like buy it off like crack or something?
No, it was Best Buy.
Wait, is it a toaster or a toaster oven?
It's a toaster.
Why did you get a toaster oven?
Yeah.
I don't want a toaster oven.
Hang on, why don't you want a toaster oven?
I don't think I needed a toaster oven. I have a Ninja.
Oh, okay. The plot thickens.
Yeah, I got a whole free Ninja.
What does it have to do with toaster oven?
Because I could just cook things in my Ninja.
Oh, you mean you got an air fryer?
Yeah.
Yeah. Then say air fryer.
It's a Ninja. Like
It's a Ninja.
It could be a Ninja bullet for all I know.
These are facts. I think I have one of those.
My mom got one of those.
I got a Ninja.
I want to get one of those Ninja bullets.
I got a Ninja Gaiden.
I got a Ninja.
Censored guy.
Unfortunately, it's censored edition, so it's not going to be as fun.
It's gonna be on the Switch. What do you expect?
Well,
That's straight Sony,
are you kidding me? Yeah, that's Sony, man. Nintendo doesn't give a fuck.
Is it really?
When
Sony?
they were developing,
Yeah,
it's really Sony. Dude, listen. Back when they were developing Bayonetta 2, they were like, "Oh, we can add like these costumes, but we can't reveal it." And Nintendo was like, "Please show more of those tits. Lift up that skirt a little bit more. We can make it a little bit more sluttier."
Street Fighter 5 is a little lewd.
Pretty loose.
Are you kidding me? Capcom was like, "Yeah, we can't really show that ass being slapped. Yeah,
That
you
was
gotta
a little
move
weird.
the camera up a little bit."
That was a little weird. I can't.
That was just like the weirdest thing that they did.
Yeah, that needed to be censored. Honestly,
Good game.
What?
That's the good game, bro. They do it everywhere. Basketball, football is a good game, bro.
Oh, whatever.
Yeah.
Slap that ass.
I've had
smacked
enough
your ass in
censorship
good game?
conversations for 1 week.
He's technically not wrong.
Yeah, that's a good game, bro.
That's a GG's, man.
Real life GG.
Maybe this is why I don't play basketball.
You don't want to get felt up on the court?
Or sports in general.
That's sexual harassment. I'm good.
Nah, it's good sportsmanship. It's good
It's just showing, hey man, good game.
Maybe that's their excuse to get away with it, I guess.
Are you a homophobe? Is that what it is?
No,
Yeah, I think that's what
I'm not. I just don't want to be touched. I don't want to be touched at all.
Yeah, he's a germaphobe. That's it.
No, even if a woman slapped my ass randomly on the show, I'm like, bitch, excuse me?
Hold on. So you're telling me when your girl like smacks you on the ass, you don't be like,
That's not a
"Oh,
random
playful
chick.
about
That's different. She's my girl.
Yeah, it's not a.
Yeah.
Oh, the way you're describing it is like you just don't like to be touched in general.
I don't want to be touched by people. She has my consent.
I mean, yeah, but don't you feel like she should ask for that consent every time?
No,
Not just,
she
like,
knows she has my
surprisingly?
consent because we've been together for the last 5 years.
I mean, yeah, man, but sometimes that shit
So you're
changes.
telling me if you're walking in the middle of the street and Biggie just so happens to grab you, puts you in that little armhole and just slaps your chest and slaps every part of your body, you call Ray?
I don't know, because I like Biggie. He's cool.
So double standards.
I'd be kind of honored, to be honest.
Like those are two very different situations. Someone slapping on your ass and then him reliving like a WWE moment.
Yeah.
Different things.
I'm kind of like, yo, I got beat up by Big E, bro. Like,
So
He gonna tweet about it.
that's a moment.
here's the better question. So we're gonna get Joey Ryan to do it to him then.
Oh, I'm definitely calling rape. I'm calling rape immediately. 100%.
He gonna make you grab it, bro.
Yeah, no, 100%.
And then after he's gonna be like, "Good game, slap that ass."
If I was a pro wrestler, he would never in a million years ever get me to agree to touching his dick. Ever.
Hey, it's not what. And listen, man, it's not what you want. It's what Vince wants, and Vince wants you to do that. That's the only way you would get that WWE contract.
And I'd be like, I'd rather sit in catering and wait out my contract, and I'll go somewhere else with my talents.
And he follows you.
Come on, bro. Just one time. Just one time. Come on. Like, yo, just grab it right here in the locker room so you can see how it feels. We'll rehearse it. Come on.
We all know
A man takes you out to
loves
dinner.
Joey
He's like,
Ryan
"Hey,
here
man,
now.
look, we all had to do this at one point. Come on, there's nothing wrong with it."
It's like a handful. It's a good hand. It's nice and warm. I kept it warm for you, bro. I got like a couple of hand warmers down there.
Yeah, he takes his lollipops out of there.
You see the other 5 people who've done it, like, yeah, it's an initiation, bro. You got to do it.
He stood doing it to a woman, and
Listen, you ever played Find the Tootsie Roll? It's just like that. Instead of it all over my body, it's just in my shorts. You gotta find it.
yeah, no, I'm good. I'll
I
skip.
don't like where that went.
Wait, didn't Iron Man call it hide the banana or some shit like that?
What?
I don't remember him saying that at all.
Bugs watched a different version of Avengers. He had the uncut version.
The Snyder cut. Oh man!
All right, now you're gonna play the game. It's called Hide This.
Oh my god!
Uh,
But no, to be clear, we are not homophobes. We just don't want to be touched.
well, I was gonna say, like, this definitely clears me up for like being a homophobe because I'm gonna talk about like the Amiibos I just got, and Jesus Christ, man, Terry Bogard. They should be calling him Terry Thickguard. Or Thickguard, or whatever the hell, because Jesus Christ, man, his thighs are like tree trunks.
But the man got no buns. He got no buns.
He's got buns on here, man.
Nah, he ain't got no buns.
I need to look
He's
this
got buns
amiibo
on
up.
this.
Yeah,
No, don't worry. I'm going to be sending pictures so you can put them into the thing. They'll be like on a Lazy Susan or something, spinning around, and then we'll have like a camera shot panning from his feet all the way up to his ass.
Damn, you going hard on this photography, aren't you?
Oh yeah. Hey, listen, man. I want to make sure everyone sees
It's for his
detail
personal
of
collection.
this Amiibo.
He has to document it.
Does
Day
Best Buy
one
have
with
one?
Terry
No,
Bogard.
Best Buy doesn't have the Amiibos. They have the band.
What, the Amiibos? No, they have them.
No, they're sold out.
They have
right now.
Terry,
Oh, they have
Violet,
Byleth.
and wow, they're sold out.
They have
I
Byleth.
know they got Byleth in GameStop when I went to GameStop earlier.
I'm buying Byleth right now.
They had a couple
They got
Byleths.
Violet, Banjo, and Terry. And if you want to get all of them, you can just go over to Nintendo, New York.
That's deep. I'm good.
That's just wild.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. Like on Friday, I went on my lunch break. I was like, "Oh, I'll just run in there really quick, grab them, grab a copy of Monster Hunter, and then cut out." The line was all the way down to 6th Avenue, man. I got there at like
Banjo
yeah, but it was a Friday. Yeah, but Banjo has the Jiggy underneath.
I did
sorry.
pre-order
But-
Banjo.
Continue your story.
I have Banjo
I
coming
pre-ordered
in,
Banjo too.
but
I have them right now, actually. If anyone wants a Banjo, I have a second one.
I haven't I've been slacking on my Amiibo game. I haven't gotten anything. I don't even remember what the last. I think Joker was the last Amiibo I got, and Hero.
Same. I think it was Joker.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, so these last 3 complete out the first season of the DLC pack. So now the next ones we should be looking forward to is Min Min.
Oh yeah. I'm
Min
super
Min.
excited.
Sephiroth.
I'm not looking towards Steve at all.
What? He's gonna look so cool.
You know how
It's
much
just
he
gonna be
doesn't like Steve,
outstanding.
bro. Like, don't even.
It's like okay. Here's the thing: you got all these like beautiful characters and like cool poses. Then you got Steve just standing there doing
What?
nothing.
With
That's
the
the point.
pickaxe. You don't have him with a pickaxe.
It's fucking terrible. I don't no. Listen, if I want to make a fucking Steve Amiibo, I can just get like a 25-cent like Minecraft toy that they have, glue a piece of like cardboard underneath it, and then find an NFC reader, slap it onto there, and there we go. I got
Mad
an amiibo.
work.
And I'm the hipster.
Mad.
That's mad.
That's probably the easiest thing right there.
Make
You
it
gotta get
DIY
cards, bro. You gotta
amiibo.
get the
I
NFC reader. That's
just
already more than the
say-
amiibo.
Listen,
Yeah.
I just saved Nintendo like $400 in product right there. Like all they have to do is just buy like unwanted like
But you
action
out here
figures.
making fake amiibos. They gonna hit you with a cease and desist.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
I was just gonna come to my house and be like, "Yo, we gotta stop this shit, man."
And the Nintendo ninja's gonna come after you.
I'm actually excited for the Min Min one. She looks. I think the design for her will be super cool.
I'm honestly looking more forward towards. I was gonna say
She's gonna be
Sephiroth.
the biggest.
I'm looking
amiibo.
forward towards Pyra and Mithra. That's who I want to see.
Boo.
Like, are they gonna be on one stand together, or are they gonna do like the whatchamacallit, Pokemon trainer? Like they're actually gonna break them up.
They're gonna break them up. There's no way
Yeah.
they're gonna do. It'll probably be a double pack.
Nah, they'll do a one
Separate?
amiibo. Definitely.
I don't know. I feel like they'll do a double pack for this one.
No, because you have to think how they're gonna program it into the game.
I mean, it'll just be the same as Ivysaur, Squirtle, and Pokemon Trainer, and same thing with Charizard.
We'll see.
Because with
I
those
feel
three,
like they
you can
did
actually
a Pokemon
just
trainer
choose
because there was already a Charizard amiibo, so they
Yeah.
were like, you know,
But it'll
Yeah,
be the
but
same
even
thing
with
for like
Charizard,
Robin.
it just changes to
Robin and Corrin.
What do you mean?
but
There's
Robin and Corrin
two
are the
of them.
same character.
Robin and Corrin are the same. What?
Corrin and Corrin, you mean? Like,
Yeah, like
You're-
each of them have two amiibos, two versions.
no, Robin's just the male.
Robin is just male. You're thinking of Byleth. No, not Byleth. Byleth, they didn't do that.
Yeah,
You're
Byleth
thinking,
is
yeah,
just
you're
male as
thinking
well.
Corrin.
I know
You're
Cloud
thinking
did
Corrin
two
because
versions
there's
of Cloud.
two different
Corrin
ones.
has a 1 and 2, yeah.
They only did two versions for three of them. It was Bayonetta, Cloud, and then Corrin. That was like the only one. Which I gotta say, Nintendo kind of missed out on an opportunity with Hero because they could have made like three extra ones. Because Hero has like three alts, which are basically like the three different heroes from
That's a lot
like
of
the
work.
other Dragon Quest games. It's a lot of work, but they would have made bank, man.
It's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work. Again, bank.
Nintendo doesn't like to do a lot of work.
They
No,
used to.
they
Now that's
used
all
to.
gone.
Yeah, that's definitely gone now. Now they know they could do the bare minimum and make money.
Oh, speaking of that, I mean, hell, they just let the scalpers do the job for them.
Pretty
Because
much.
apparently recently Animal Crossing released like a Hello Kitty collection collab of Animal Crossing cards, and holy shit, Target needs to step up their game because that thing is a fucking nightmare. You can't order them online; you have to do in-store pickup, and it's whatever store has them available.
I don't think that's Target's fault though. It's all on Nintendo. Each store only had a maximum of 70 cards, assuming they got the maximum. That's why they had the limit.
No,
and
that's
it
the thing.
was,
Some
huge to their
stores
customer.
didn't even carry them at all.
I'm guessing y'all
Yeah,
both
that's
tried
what
to
I'm
get
saying. Yeah.
No, I got them. I got them. I'm not gonna lie. I went to Nintendo World. They had them there, and I was like, "Hey, can I get a pack?" And then I opened them up, and I gotta say, I am very disappointed. I do not want to scan these into my Animal Crossing island. They can all go to hell.
Why not?
Here's the thing. I thought when they were talking about like Hello Kitty, I thought you were gonna get like Hello Kitty. Instead, I get Hello
I think
Kitty
your expectations
in a
are just
shirt.
too high.
for. Yeah, I
You
think
thought-
that's
you-
All
probably
right, all right. Let's be fair. Zero's expectations are always high.
incredibly high.
You were expecting like what they did with the My Hero Funko Pops, where they
Pretty much.
had the Hello Kitty character dressed up as the My Hero.
Yeah,
character.
like here's the thing: Hello Kitty is an animal. She'd be perfect on the island. But instead, it's like, no, Hello Kitty is actually gonna be a pink gorilla. Okay, what about I forgot like that orange dog one. I think it's like Pom Pom Porin or something like that.
Again,
It's like a little bear.
the bare minimum.
And I don't like it.
They still made money. It doesn't.
They definitely
matter.
made money, and scalpers are definitely gonna be making money because these like cards that were like what $10, they're now like going on eBay for like $50 to $80.
The same thing happened to the other cards. The other Amiibo cards. They resold for crazy amounts of money.
Yeah, but that was just recently because of New Horizons. Those things were like dirt cheap. You could just like get a pack of them for like 50 cents at like Five Below.
I did not know that.
Oh yeah, dude! Like the Animal Crossing amiibos were like in such low demand before New Horizon came out.
No, I was talking about
That you
the
can go-
Animal Crossing cards. They've already done
Yeah.
3 sets of Animal Crossing cards. And
Yeah,
before the
Yeah, even then they dropped down.
But there was
like,
nothing to play it on.
Yeah, that was
No, it
the
was
only game to play that on.
New Leaf. They were compatible with New Leaf.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but even then, like, no one was really caring for them as much, and like, no one really wanted.
I got a bunch of them.
Yeah, but you care about a lot of useless shit too. So.
Oh, okay.
Like,
I mean,
let's
man,
be
you're
real.
playing an RPG that you said is ass. So
Yeah.
It
so-
looks like ass. It looks like ass. It's not ass.
then you might want to we might have to rewind so you
Yeah,
can like.
you did not say that.
You're like,
I said
yeah,
it
the
looks
game's
like
ass.
ass.
You did not say that. You said it's pretty
It-
trash.
Yeah, you said it.
It looks like ass.
Okay, thank you for clarifying that.
Yeah, fucking guy, man. You ask him, you ask him to paint like a picture, like a rainbow, so you can understand it. No, it's just trash. It's like that's it. Don't go into details or anything. It's all good.
Oh man, I love it.
Uh,
But Monster
So-
Hunter dropped.
no, I want to go back to more of these amiibos. I want to complain about this more.
I'm tired. I'm sick of amiibos.
No, I want to talk about the Monster Hunter amiibos. Why didn't they ship with the game? Damn it! I gotta wait long for those.
You got those too?
No, they didn't come out. They didn't
You
reach.
still pre-ordered them though. Did you?
No, I did not.
Oh, I was gonna say you're a loyal motherfucker.
No. I'm only loyal towards the Smash line. After that, I think when everything's all said and done, I'm just gonna be done with like the whole amiibo thing.
Very, very loyal.
30
Indeed.
amiibos
Only
later.
for Smash. No, it's only gonna be with Smash, and when I die, I'm taking those things with me to the grave.
Damn, fuck
I'm
my
gonna tell my
kids.
kids. I want to tell my kids like this was going to be your inheritance. But Pop worked really hard for this, so you got to bury me in all of them.
And that's when we go grave digging. And take them all out.
We become the scalpers.
Yes, sir.
We graduate.
Probably going to be like the new form of tomb raiding right there, going to find out who.
Oh, the Monster Hunter
Digging this
amiibos
shit
came
up.
out in Japan today.
They came out in Japan, but not in the U.S.
Yeah, that's what I just said. They
Yeah,
came out into Japan.
but that's not what we're talking about, is it?
Yeah, we're talking about
You
the
were
U.S.
just
one.
talking about amiibos.
Yeah, I was talking about how they're not here in the U.S. alongside with the release date of the game that it's for.
Mr. Starwin.
I like how it was a long pause. And then Mr.
Because at that moment he knew he fucked up. He was like, "Oh shit!"
I
maybe
didn't
I
fuck
should
up
start
nothing,
listening."
but like that, I literally just said they came out in Japan. That was all I said.
But I said they haven't gotten here.
Just say thank you
Into
for
the
your
United
input,
States.
and he moves on.
Well,
That's what I've learned to do. Just be like, wow, that's crazy.
Oh no.
And then the conversation seems to continue from there. That's always been a thing that I've done. Anytime I'm not engaged, just be like, wow, that's crazy.
So do you look like a prick when you do that towards people at parties?
I
It's like,
say-
wow, that's crazy.
I say with a beautiful smile on my face.
Okay, look, I may have said you were beautiful at the beginning, but let's not go that far, man.
Oh, you don't like my
Ooh.
smile?
Ooh.
No, not really, man. When you came up to me like that amiibo hunting like gathering over at Nintendo New York, you smiled and I was like, I don't want to be friends with this guy.
And look at us now. So who's
I mean,
the
I'm still trying to
dickhead
find a way.
now?
Yeah. In all fairness, I'm still trying to find a get away out of this.
Oh,
I'll
well,
find it one day.
apparently you seem to, I mean, there's you can leave now. The door's there.
I can't. We have the kids. StarWind and Bugz.
I
don't
vote you
wanna
out.
put them up.
The kid said bye. I want to stay with dad.
Until you're 18, you gotta say, and right now, let mommy and daddy talk.
I'll call ACS right now. Fuck that. Get you out this crib.
Oh man.
Hey, you got no bruises on you. You're fine.
You think I'm
I'm just
gonna
gonna
hit
be like,
myself?
what?
He said, "You think I will hit myself?"
He's going to do like
Do not
keep
condone
fear just
this
for
on the
pounding his
podcast, please. Do not do this. Don't listen to any of this. My God.
No, they're going to listen to this because they're going to realize he actually just set us up for a crime that we did nothing.
I'm gonna put a hotline number on the screen. Oh man.
I just want to say we don't condone children hitting themselves, so please don't follow in
Yeah.
StarWind's footsteps.
Don't do that. Please.
Yeah.
But Monster Hunter Rise did drop, and it's getting
Yes, it did.
some of the most amazing reviews I've seen in a long time.
It's actually being praised for being like so much better than what was it?
the greatest
Monster
Monster
Hunter
Hunter
World?
of all time is what I'm
Yeah,
hearing.
Yeah, they're saying it's better than Monster Hunter World and Iceborne, which I believe was going to be impossible to do right there.
I've been hearing so I've been watching a lot of videos of this game for the last day. I'm very, very tempted to buy it.
Please do, so we can go on a hunt. I got it with me right now.
He doesn't want to dishonor himself.
Yeah, I don't want to spend the money towards Nintendo. My mind.
Okay, how about this? Listen, how about I get a guy who buys it for you and you just buy it off of him? Would that kind of help?
That's what I
give
was
you a
thinking.
middleman?
I was on Macari like scrolling. Like, who's gonna sell me this so cheap?
I don't need the case. I just need the stick.
Last night at like 3 a.m., I was like, I'm not giving Nintendo the money though. I'm giving Capcom the money. Fuck. Like that was really
if I would have texted like in the Discord like, hey, I got Monster Hunter, would that have persuaded you a little bit more to buy it at 3 o'clock in the morning?
No.
God damn.
I just assume you buy all Switch games. So I
take offense to that.
So if you would have said I bought it, I would have just been like, oh, okay. Like, I know that.
All right, cheap. Thanks for feeding them.
But yeah, no, man. The game looks fantastic. I've heard this weird comment that the game looks more Japanese than World.
No, I can actually verify it really does. Like the for it's like in the Monster Hunter World, it's more like a wasteland type deal. But this one, you're kind of in like a feudal Japan castle.
They said that Monster Hunter World feels like it caters more to the West.
Yeah,
I mean,
100%.
Yeah.
And this one feels like it's an original like Monster Hunter
story.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has like a lot of those elements where it really does focus on like the caravan and everything like that. Well, not caravan, but like the town, basically.
I'm
Or
curious.
village.
Arceus, the Pokemon Legends game.
Yeah.
We don't talk about that. I just am curious as to like how the future of World and Rise will be. So like you brought up you think that they're gonna port it, right, to
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Like, is this a timed exclusive for the Switch, or is it actually going to just be an exclusive
This
for
game
like here on? Like,
is
3.
Switch's World, right? So like Switch doesn't have World, so they're gonna have Rise. That's kind of like what their mentality is. So now Monster Hunter's on all platforms. You want to play Monster Hunter on your PS5, you get World. You want to play Monster Hunter on your Switch, you get Rise, right?
Yeah.
And I know World most likely is getting an update in September. They didn't get one last year, so they'll get one this year.
Did they say they're still like doing development for it? Like,
yeah, 100%.
Pushing out content?
That game still gets content every day. Like,
so that's what I'm wondering. Like, do you think we'll see the Rise monsters in like Monster Hunter World? Just we're not going to get the story for that.
Before Rise, I don't like. Yeah, so I disagree that Rise will get ported, but I could see the Rise monsters in World eventually. In like
that's what I was also kind of wondering.
Yeah. Probably not like the same variation, but they'll probably change like the color to fit like that world, you know, and like the type of monster it is.
They probably have to change their habits too in certain animations.
Yeah,
so it fits in better with the mechanics of Rise.
That and so that, like I said, it fits the world, you know, because like Zero said, it's a different landscape. The two games, so you know, Capcom's very particular about that kind of stuff. Especially the Monster Hunter team, like they're very particular with what they do.
Yeah.
You know what? I'd get this game.
Monster Hunter?
I'll get it.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I haven't played
it.
Oh, no, I mean, I played World, and it was okay. It was a good game. It took forever just to kill one freaking monster.
That's the appeal.
I know, bro.
It's a grindy game. Like, I think I put in the first 2 months.
Doing it by yourself, it gets like, for me, it gets kind of. I need a squad.
It's funny because the monsters sometimes take longer when you have someone else with you.
Yeah, they scale.
Yeah, the monsters become harder.
Up, doesn't it?
Yeah, so the more people you have, the harder the monster becomes. I just hate the flying ones because they fucking. Oh my god, they just disappear.
Yeah, those suck ass.
That's why you got an archer though. You need the archer.
Sometimes they
that's
just
the
be
thing.
dipping.
You need
No
the
one wants to
team.
be an archer sometimes.
Yeah, no one wants to be Archer.
I'll be the archer. Fuck that.
I could see the next Monster Hunter World expansion bringing it to PS5 and Series X though.
Yeah.
I could
That'd be
definitely
really
see
smart
that.
of them.
Yeah, I definitely can see something like that happening. Another also of Capcom, by the way, the 25th anniversary of Resident Evil was like 4 days ago. So congratulations. Just throwing that out there.
I'm surprised you didn't do the podcast for it.
I'm waiting for the RE8 week.
So you're waiting for that one.
You waiting for Village?
Yeah, I'm waiting for Village.
It's funny. This girl I've been texting, she sent me like a cardboard standout of like that. I keep forgetting her name. The villain for Village.
Lady Damaskira.
Yeah, she sent me like a picture of like a cutout. That's in Japan, and holy hell, man, that thing just towers
She's
over
9
everybody.
feet tall.
Yeah, dude, that thing just towers.
I saw
And
that
the sad
picture.
thing is, I'm pretty sure like some guy's gonna want to take that home to jack off to it.
Why is that your initial thought? Like,
Because honestly,
Wants
I
to
get,
do.
God no.
See,
My whole problem.
my mindset
It's
would
like-
be to put that in the room and just scare somebody with that shit.
right?
Listen, after all these horny ass weebs are like talking about like I want her to sit on me or I want her to grab me and stick her knives in me, and it's like, what the hell is wrong with you people? Like, what the hell is the big deal with her?
Jared's gonna get jumped by all these weaves.
If I gotta die to like kind of put some sense in these people, then I'm fine. It's like I'm not even I'm not even terrified of her. I'm
I
not.
want to know where you're running into these people. Like, what communities are you in that these people are saying this? That's a better question.
I'll be happy to take you to those discords, man.
Oh my
Oh,
god!
Discord server.
Because I was just thinking, I was like, wait, who would say that? Like with what public forum are people saying that
I
they
will.
want to?
All right. I do have to side with him on the. I've seen that. I've seen the like
Thank you.
post on Twitter.
Thank you.
Because I follow
Twitter,
a lot of
Facebook.
Resident Evil shit on Twitter. So you do see the people like, oh, I want this bitch to sit on me. Oh my god, yes, queen, blah blah blah. Like, yeah, you do see that on Twitter. I can't lie.
A lot of it on
Okay.
Twitter.
The cardboard cutout thing of taking it home and jacking off to it, I don't know where he got that from.
I know someone is going to do that. Someone, after like the launch day is over, they're going to go to an employee very shamefully and be like, "Hey, what are you going to do with that cardboard cutout?" And be like, "Oh, we're going to throw it away." You think I could buy it? Well, we were just going to throw it away. I said I'll buy it. Just look, man. Here's $20. Just take it, please.
just the fry meme. Take my money.
I need some
Pretty
cheese. I got some cheeseburgers, man. Well,
You know, maybe here's the thing. Maybe they won't jack off to it. Maybe they'll actually treat it like a lady and be like, "How's your dinner, honey?
This my new
Oh, you want
girlfriend.
more blood? I
I
can
don't
get
know
you
which
more."
is worse.
Yeah.
Those sound
I
very
think the
scary.
jacking off one is a little bit better because you kind of expect that from certain weebs. So, but the treating it like a lady, now you're just borderline insane, right?
No. Have you not seen people? Like, have you not seen My Strange Addiction, man? There are people who literally will have sex with Ferris wheels.
Yeah, but My Strange Addiction is a
This-
show
Wait, what?
for satire, isn't it? Like that's
No, that's actually real.
I know it's
No,
real.
that's a real.
But the show's intention is to bring in awareness and for satire. Is it not?
No, it's not. It's not for satire. It's for you to understand why a person would be attracted to a Ferris wheel and feel like I need to have sex with this Ferris wheel, and get the fucking grease all
Ferris
over
wheel.
and up inside my guts.
I've
Okay.
seen the car
So-
one
Oh god, that one was even
where
weird.
the guy lays
You
under
know,
his car and he.
yeah, and it goes over him. It's like, yo, what the fuck, man? Like, you know, someone's gonna be doing something with like that fucking cutout, man. And oh god, I could just
Imagine it. Yeah, you're loving it.
No, I don't
Glad I'm
want to
not
imagine
able.
it.
You heard that was a really weird sigh.
Damn it! Somebody's gonna do this before me.
They're taking my ideas. No more game stuffs are gonna have the cardboard.
All I'm gonna say is, I just like look at this and I just like sigh and I go, "We stray further from God every day."
In other news, there's an RE event in April. There's an RE showcase.
That's cool, I guess.
Another one.
I
don't
just
know
want
what
to get
they're
away
gonna
from this
show.
topic.
They're going to show Village. Village comes out in May, doesn't it?
Yeah, but like I think I've seen enough of Village, right? I don't want to see more of Village.
Oh, they're going to... You know what? Maybe they might actually show Resident Evil Into Darkness.
Or Verse, right? The RE Verse thing. Like, show me that.
I mean, there was... Oh my god, one of my friends got into that fucking beta for it.
How did he feel about it?
Oh, I thought there was an F in the chat. I was like,
I was like,
No, everyone was just silent, like, oh, shit, someone actually played it. It's a real thing. He said it's kind of like Operation Raccoon City in a bit. Because, you know when you have, like, heroes versus heroes mode? Like, if you died, you become, like, a zombie, and you just, like, run around trying to, like... It's like that. Like, if you die, you turn into a monster. Like, you'll turn into, like, one of, like, the molds, or you turn into, whatchamacallit? You'll turn into a beta / gamma, and then, like, rare chances you become Nemesis or Jack Baker. But he said the most interesting thing was, it's all the remake characters. There's, like, no, classic looks.
well, yeah.
Even Chris Redfield is basically from Resident Evil 8, Resident Evil 7, which begs the question, like, is Resident Evil, like, part of the remake timeline? Like, after 7, like, are we just going to be getting remakes now with, like, these new character models and a new different storyline?
100%. They're making a second timeline. That's kind of what's going on. I think that basically I don't have an issue with it. That's one.
Mhm.
2, everything now is running in the RE engine. And the RE engine is vastly more superior to whatever RE was running on before.
Yeah.
So I think they just want to have everything in the RE engine, and to do that, they're gonna have to remake everything, right?
So when they remake it, do you feel like they're going to be retconning, like, the original series? So, like, a lot of stuff that happened, it will be gone?
I don't think it's retconning, because they still acknowledge it. Like, Capcom still cares.
Like, retconning doesn't mean, like, you... Yeah, well, that's the thing. There's, like, a very... retcon kind of has, like, a gray line, because it can also mean, like, redoing and doing away with stuff, or actually adding on to the story. So they can be doing a bit of both right there. So it's going to be interesting how it's going to play out, and if we're going to be getting even more remakes.
I think they're just creating a modern universe for the new consumer. I think that.
So, do you feel like we're going to be getting a remake of the very first Resident Evil, and maybe even Resident Evil 0?
I don't know. I can't say that for sure because they re-released it. Like, I can see 4 getting a remake. I don't think
right now.
What?
4 is in development for a remake, isn't it?
It's been in development for a while, they said.
But I don't think it needs one. But I can see it happening. Like, when you play the game, the game is a little aged. I thought Code Veronica needed it before 4, but whatever.
Well, I thought that was, like, what they were hinting at the end of Resident Evil 3. I thought they were kind of leading into Code Veronica.
Which is the sequel to 3,
Yes.
So, I mean, maybe we'll get it down the line. You never know. But there's just a lot of shit in Code Veronica that needs to be retconned. Like, there's a lot of weird things in that game and a lot of slight discrimination in that game. But, it's just very outdated. But, I think that this is just going to be like the modern universe. They know that people still play the originals. People still adore the originals, but they're gathering a new fan base, especially once RE7 came out. RE7 introduced the series to a new fan base.
Yeah.
And
they actually revitalized it too.
Yeah. So when RE7 came out and it did big numbers, it's the best-selling RE, I think, right now.
Bugz, can you double check that? Find out which one's the best-selling Resident Evil.
It is 7.
It's 7, yeah. It's their third. It's Capcom's third best-selling game, I think. And then
Monster Hunter World is number 1.
Yeah, so I think it's like Monster Hunter World, something else, and then RE7.
Wait, what am I looking up? Sorry.
Best-selling Capcom games.
Yeah, best-selling Capcom games.
Best-selling Capcom games. Yeah.
Because I feel like, honestly, before 7 came out, it was probably Resident Evil 4 that was, like, their bestseller. Then right behind... No, actually...
It was 6.
Resident Evil 5. Oh, I thought it was 5 that was their bestseller.
This gives me... As of 2019 only.
Okay.
What does
What's,
2019 say?
Well, as of December 31st, 2019, Monster Hunter World was the
number one?
What's 2 and
best-selling
3?
game. Street Fighter 2.
Yeah.
And then Resident Evil 5.
Oh, so it's 5.
So 5 is I was right. 5 is like their best selling one.
That was as of 2019. I don't know if it's different now.
I know 7 took it eventually. Which the
I can
PSVR
believe that
sales
happening.
helped. 7.
Oh yeah, that definitely helped a lot.
So yeah.
Especially for the PlayStation system. That sold like probably the most copies of everything.
Yeah. And I think they realized that like 7 makes money. And then they dropped 2, and 2 did really well, review and, I think it exceeded commercially their expectations.
Yeah. But which makes kind of Resident Evil 3 a little bit like more a shame, like cash grab.
Yeah, well, what happened was they were gonna release 2 and 3 together as a bundle. It was gonna be one complete package. Which, if you play Resident Evil 2 and then you play 3 right after it, it feels like the same game. So I have to give them credit that it still feels aligned in the same universe. It doesn't feel out of place. The game is only disappointing because of what we got before it. Like, RE2 was such a like near masterpiece.
Beautiful game.
That RE3 I don't think even had a chance. Honestly.
That was the problem with RE3. RE3, like the original,
You said Resident Evil 7, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is they have it here.
In the 2019 list?
Where's it at?
What number?
It's the 10th? The 10th one?
Okay, so I see what the issue is. Resident Evil 7 is the best-selling individual title in the series. So not counting re-releases and stuff.
This is true.
7 is the highest-selling Resident Evil game ever.
Okay, that's what it is. There you go.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah, but I was saying Resident Evil 3, it was almost like an open world. I mean, you still have like, some areas that you had to like backtrack in, but this one felt like the remake felt more linear than anything. Like you didn't really have like that open world sandbox type feel, and that was a real shame. It really was.
I think that I always make this argument whenever people shit on a 3 remake. I personally don't shit on 3 remake. I think it's a decent game. I don't think it's amazing by any means. I don't think it's RE2 or RE7 levels of good. I think it's decent. Like I can play it. But people need to remember that Resident Evil 3 original also was a flop. Like,
yeah, that's true.
That game was nothing compared to its predecessor. Like RE2
always shines out.
Yeah.
Like throughout the whole series.
Like they killed it with RE2, and then RE3 came on a year later, the same way they did it this time around, and everyone was just kind of like, oh, this is okay. Like, it's cool. It's a little too actiony for me. And RE3 always gets the side eye, only people who appreciate the series appreciate RE3. So which is kind of the same thing, because I've seen people play RE3 remake and be like, this is amazing. I love this game. And I'm like, that's good. That's what the series needs. As long as people are playing the game, it is the good thing and liking it.
Yeah.
And RE8's picking up a lot more attraction, and they re-released 0 and 1. So it's hard to answer the question if they will remake 0 and 1, because that's, those games already look gorgeous.
Yeah.
Which it's a GameCube game. Let's be fucking real. Like, those games are GameCube games. They just shits came out in like 2002.
They just ported them over. That was all they did.
And the fact that those games
or anything like that
hold up to this fucking day is ridiculous.
It really is.
They hold up better than 4. And 4 came after.
Yeah, I can agree with that one.
The only thing 4 has better mechanics, and that's because it's over the shoulder. It's easy to pick up. 4 is very easy to pick up. So
I will say this: I will be interested to see how like Resident Evil 4 remake will like play out and look.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was about to say.
Be an amazing thing.
Yeah.
And do you feel like they're going to age up like the Leon character for that one?
Yes.
Like the character model for that?
I think they're going to keep the same guy though.
Yeah, they're going to keep him, but do you think they'll like age him up, like with computer and everything like that?
Yeah, definitely. We're gonna see that happen in Into the Darkness. Is that what it's called?
No, Into Darkness, you still have like the original character models of like Leon and Claire.
But
Like Claire's from Revelations,
the two
and
voice
Leon.
actors are still playing them from 2 remake.
No, it's actually different.
No,
I think.
they're the same guys. Yeah,
Oh,
the
really?
same person who played Leon and Claire in 2 remake are playing them in the Netflix.
Oh,
thing.
I honestly thought they got Resident Evil 6 voice actor for Leon and Revelations 2 Claire
Nope.
for that.
They got the same 2 people from the remake, which
I got
is
no problem
cool
with that.
because they're keeping consistency now, which is
Yeah.
what they did back in the day with Jill, Julia
Yeah.
Voff. So, yeah, that was my little bit of Resident Evil segment. Y'all can move on.
Like how we were like, hell yeah, we'll save that podcast for later. But let me tell you about this.
No, the Resident Evil podcast, I have already scheduled how I want to do it, so we'll save that for another day.
Gotcha. But the one thing I really want to talk about is how HBO Max has let me down. Because this whole week, I was been just anticipating to see Godzilla beat the shit out of King Kong, and it's still not here yet.
I went on yesterday on HBO Max last night. I was like, we're gonna watch some King Kong and Godzilla. And then they recommended me to watch Tom and Jerry. And I was like, oh, it's not here.
Well, they need to make their money back
What's
on
wrong with
that.
that? I actually saw the Tom and Jerry film.
Was it
So
good?
did I.
I liked it. It was okay.
Did Hit Girl actually become Hit Girl at the end?
Did Starwin like it? Did you like it?
Yeah, it was fun.
Okay, if Starwin likes
Michael
it, it should
Peña
be a
saves the
decent
movie.
movie.
If someone liked it, then it's a piece of crap, so I'm not watching it.
Oh shit!
Is what Adrian
No,
said.
I see. I'm the opposite. I think if Starwin likes it, then it's actually decent to watch
Oh, wow.
because Starwin doesn't like anything. So
Oh, shit.
yeah. So if he actually says like this is good, you should watch this, I'd be like, bet, I'm on it right now because this must be the greatest thing ever.
Hey, remember, he did say he likes a shitty RPG, so just
It looks like
be
shit.
careful.
It looks like shit.
But yeah, Kong and Godzilla, I was super excited for it, man. I'm still super excited for it. So it comes out Thursday.
31st.
That's Wednesday.
31st.
That's a Wednesday, I think.
So shitty.
Yeah.
And the rest of the world has already seen the movie, and America hasn't.
Yep. I wonder who's going to theaters in America to see this next week.
Which is so funny because
Whoever-
Disney's doing the complete opposite. They're shutting down theaters and not giving their movies to theaters to put it on their platform. So I don't understand why HBO is going the opposite direction. Because Tom and Jerry didn't make any money.
Yeah.
And now they're doing the same thing for Godzilla and Kong.
Kong made 25 million in China, I think. I think that was
Well,
the
China,
number.
I think, is also doing a lot better COVID-wise than the rest of the world. So
I'm
that's
just
why
shocked that
they're
they made
able
that
to-
much.
Yeah.
Well, in all fairness, when they get the vaccine, they actually still keep their mask on. Unlike people over here, they get it, and it's like, I can do whatever I want now. It's like, that's not how it works. Listen,
Yeah.
people, if you're listening to this, if you get the vaccine, you're not cured. Please wear the mask. Don't be a jackass and set us back more years than we have to do.
It's 90% effective, right? That's the number.
It's not like, here's the thing, you can still catch it. It's just, it's not going to be a serious trip to the hospital where if it gets
be
into your lungs,
asymptomatic.
you can die.
Okay.
Yeah,
So you
you
can
might
still
be
spread it.
asymptomatic, or you might have like flu-like symptoms,
Okay.
but you can still fight it. But now with this, you're not like prone for it to getting into your lungs, because that's what would happen. As soon as it would get into your lungs, like within a day, you go. Like that's the end. Like if they can't get you on a ventilator and help you breathe, you're not making it for that night.
That just made my chest hurt.
Dude, it's some crazy ass shit. Like my ex was a nurse, was telling my mother about it, and she told me. And one of my coworkers, his wife's a nurse, and she was telling him about it. And he told me, and I was like, "God damn, this thing is fucking terrifying. This is truly like the zombie apocalypse without them actually having to come to you. It's just airborne."
COVID's scary, man. Wear your masks,
Yeah, it is.
assholes.
Yeah, wear your mask, people.
But yeah, what were we talking about?
China making numbers.
Yeah,
With,
they made numbers, but China makes numbers for everyone.
They also have
Yeah.
a huge population. I feel like a lot of people don't take that into consideration. Their population is so much bigger than America and a lot of other places in the world. So even if like 10% of their population goes, it's still making more money than what we make over here.
China's the biggest
Yeah.
movie demographic in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Honestly, they control that box office. If
Yeah,
one thing's like a masterpiece over there, you're set for life.
100%. 100%.
Didn't they just recently re-release Avatar over there? And make
Yeah, because
crazy amounts of
James
money?
Cameron's a piece of shit who can't let shit die. That's
Yeah.
why. And as
Yeah.
I say, that it's actually Disney who owns everything, so it doesn't matter.
China's the whole reason why Avatar took the #1 spot again.
Yeah,
Which I don't think it should be fair. Like re-releases should not count. But
yeah.
whatever. It's
I mean,
still,
in all fairness, Avengers did do that as well.
they re-released the next week though. Like they gave it an extra week. Like James Cameron re-released this movie 10 years later? Like, yo, bro, are you that like intent on getting the #1 spot? Like, stop being a loser.
He's
Got a
that
small
bad.
ego.
It's,
Yeah.
in all fairness, James Cameron's wife is like, I'm going to leave you if you don't get Avatar back up to the #1 spot.
Fucking James Cameron. Fuck that guy.
Yeah, he's goddamn man. I heard like some nightmare stories about that guy.
It's his fucking big ego. Like, it's not that serious, bro. Let it go. Like, you've been talking about Avatar 2 for the last 15 years? Like, the last
Dude,
100
Avatar 2 is
years.
not going to happen.
I'm gonna be
It's
80
not
when Avatar 2 fucking comes out.
He said he wants to make it a trilogy, right?
He has 4 movies planned, I think.
4. The man can't even make fucking 2.
Yeah,
He's done
he
for it.
can't even make a second one. The fuck? Like, I know Fast and the Furious got like up to 10, 11. They already got planned. I know they want to go to space in one of them.
Oh my god, what did they do?
He's like, oh no.
But like, it's ridiculous. You can't even drop a second one. Why you got 4 movies planned? Do people even remember Avatar?
Avatar
No.
doesn't
No.
look pretty. The story isn't.
I just remember it being like Dances with Wolves. That was it.
You said the story wasn't good?
in space.
Yeah, it was Dancing with Wolves in space. No, Dances with Wolves or Last of the Mohicans in space.
That's actually kind of funny.
It's the truth.
Fun fact. I've never seen Avatar.
Or
don't need
you
to.
can say it's the last, or you can say it's the Last Samurai, but in space.
I've never seen Avatar. I've never had an interest in seeing Avatar. I will not see Avatar.
We'll have to have you watch it just so you can see how fucking crazy and ridiculous it was. Because at that time, like everyone was like talking about like, hey, would you fucking Avatar? And it's like, what? It's like, yeah, that tall blue thing. Would you fucking? It's like, what's wrong with you?
Again, what conversations are you having?
Oh my god, you never left a theater and you've heard people like talk about like that shit.
No.
Oh my
Never.
god, man. That's all. I don't know what I have
Man's
like
got
some.
super hearing. Apparently.
No, here's the thing. I am like cursed. Like I either meet celebrities at movie theaters, or when I'm going down the escalator, I hear people have like the weirdest fucking conversations. They're like right in front of me or behind me. It's
That's your
It's just-
superpower. You make people horny, apparently, and you talk about stuff. You have an aura that just activates the horny.
Oh my god.
and, you know, now that makes sense. When I met, what was it? Paul McCartney.
We
He just kept on like saying he
special
wanted to
lenses.
keep touching my hand.
We gotta get a special lens to see Zero's aura, and it's just like floating dicks coming out of him.
Oh man. I was gonna say something I completely forgot. Fuck.
You don't need to watch Avatar. That's all you need to know.
I was gonna say that I feel the only reason Avatar was popular and like made so much money was
That's 3D
because
technology.
yeah, like the 3D technology was new at the time. You know, that was like the big thing. Like it was like, go see this movie in IMAX 3D, blah blah blah. You know, not every movie's in fucking 3D, but
Yeah.
like that was the start of it. So people ate that shit up, and yeah,
The CGI in it isn't like mind blowing at this point. Like you see things comparable to it in like Avengers. And
is it
stuff
like
that.
Snyder CGI?
No.
It's better than Snyder.
Snyder should take note from what Avatar does with their CGI.
Snyder should take note with any other movie creator. Fucking
Snyder should
does.
stop directing movies and just shut the fuck up. That's what he needs to do. I was actually telling AJ that the other day I unfortunately watched Sucker Punch again. And
Oh, shit.
boy, was that a fucking mistake. Movie is so
Why would you
fucking
watch
bad.
that again?
I didn't know what the plot of Sucker Punch was until he told me.
I don't even remember the plot. It was so stupid.
It's
I've never-
ridiculously bad.
I've never even
It's
seen the
like-
movie.
It's like they dance, and apparently it takes her like in her mind into like a magical world or some shit like that.
See, that's what I thought. That's what I thought the plot was.
The plot is so much worse than that.
Oh my god.
So what's happening is that
He couldn't
girl-
fucking make Superman do that in fucking Justice League.
I
Snyder
don't,
cut
I don't
right
think
there?
you want that. I don't think you want that. Where this movie's going, I don't think you want that at all.
No,
I've seen this
listen,
movie twice, by the way. I'm just
I've
gonna
seen
throw it out there.
Sucker Punch. I've seen it. I'm surprised he didn't do it. That's what I'm saying.
Oh. Well, the only reason I watched it was because I had heard that he wants to release a Snyder cut of Sucker Punch that apparently makes
Oh,
it so much
fucking
better.
God.
So he's already talking
No.
to HBO about releasing an extended cut
So-
of this movie.
So this is going to be like 6 hours long right here.
That's
Oh
the
my
same
God.
thing I said, bro.
A
That's
4
literally the
hour
same thing I said.
Sucker Punch. Oh Jesus.
You actually get to see like the perspective of like the guys who are watching her dance. So you just see her like doing like her weird ass shit, like just shaking her shoulders back and forth. And this guy's like, "So am I getting a lap dance or am I just watching this? Like,
Okay,
what's going on
so
exactly?"
If it's what he actually wants to do, the girl's gonna be getting raped because that's what those
Oh
scenes
my
are. When she's
God.
dancing, she's
Yeah,
getting
that's
raped.
true.
Yeah.
That is true.
So I don't
Snyder, you're a
want
sick
that.
man.
And it's crazy because then you think back at like what he wanted to do with Batman and having like Batman raped. All he ever wants to do is film people getting raped. That's
I have
literally
y'all's
wait,
reaction
wait.
on that.
Wait, he hang on. I forgot that. He wanted Batman to get raped in Dawn of Justice?
in prison, remember?
yeah
Oh my
for character development.
that-
That's all Snyder wants, bro. Is people getting raped.
Man
I
said
feel like
rape
he-
for
The
character.
worst.
I feel like he brought that over to Ben Affleck, and Ben Affleck was like, "Yo, man, you know I did Argo, right?" He's like, "Yeah, but it's character development. You'll love it."
Character
Like-
development.
Can you imagine Ben Affleck reading the script and being like, "This is a joke, right? Like, where's the real script? Can someone get the actual script out for me, please? Someone send this man home."
Oh my God. Yeah, when he told me what Sucker Punch really was about, I was like, wow. I
This
don't want
makes
to
no
watch
fucking
this
sense.
movie ever again.
The funny thing is, when I first heard about Sucker Punch, I got really excited because this comedy group I follow, Britannic, they created like a short film called Sucker Punch. I'm like, oh shit, they got made into a full movie. I can't wait to see it. And I like watched the trailer for them, and I swear to God, I was in the theater when that happened. Everything was dead silent, and I just go, "What the fuck was that?" And everyone just started laughing because it made no fucking sense at all.
I didn't know
It-
what
it's
That's a
just
good Zack Snyder.
so stupid.
I didn't know what Sucker Punch was at all.
I think you would have been better off
Until-
not knowing.
Yeah.
Until BVS was coming out. And I was like, what else has Zack Snyder made? I want to know.
I feel like his only good movie that he ever made was probably the remake of Dawn of the Dead. That was about it.
I like that movie.
I like it, and that's like the only one I think he's ever done like a really good job with. 300, I went back and rewatched it, and I'm like, okay, this is fine, but if you cut out like all the slow motion cutscenes in this, you probably got like an hour movie right here at tops.
Yeah, they said 10% of the Snyder cut was slow-mo.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus Christ, that was like just 2 hours of them just running, going to point A to point B.
And Wonder Woman song going,
Bro.
Apparently, he wanted Batman's rape scene to also be like that slow motion action as well.
Oh,
So
man.
you can see. So you can really feel the emotion.
You could see
Oh
like
my
the
God.
expression change from Ben Affleck's face.
So
His eyes widening.
another cut that gets trended is getting trended now is the Ayer cut of the Suicide Squad.
The
No,
what?
The
I don't
Ayer
want
cut.
that either, bro.
David
No more fucking cuts. And here's the thing. The Snyder Cut, they should have just made it into a completely different movie. Because for one, is it really a cut when you have to... Is it really a cut, though, when you have to, like, bring back every actor and actually redo the movie?
But he never got to finish it, quote unquote.
It doesn't even matter if he didn't get the finish or not. At that point, if it's like, hey, here's the chance for you to redeem yourself, they should have just made, like, a completely different movie instead.
Well, he technically did redeem himself.
He
right.
did, but it's not going to do anything. It doesn't lead to anything.
I think it will.
Dude, the president of DC of Warner Brothers said that they're not planning on doing anything with Schneider's cut. They're going to stay the course that they already had.
Yeah, they also said they were never going to release the Snyder cut.
Yeah.
Well, in all fairness, it's because COVID happened, and they're like, we need something to move out right here.
And yet they still give this man like $40 million.
Yeah, they called him up and was like, hey, we'll give you your chance. And he was like, listen, am I going to get the Batman rape scene? And they're like, no, it's not going to be in there. All right, fine, I'll still do it.
They're definitely going to release 2 more Justice League movies. Snyder movie.
We'll see.
The Snyderverse
we'll
will
see.
get resurrected on
Fuck it.
HBO Max.
God no.
I don't think it's gonna be in theaters. I think it will be an HBO Max thing. Just because of how much praise the Snyder Cut is getting.
I.
Oh, wait,
It was-
wait. Actually,
It was okay.
so I don't know if you guys heard that Snyder and Warner Brothers were shitting on fans, calling a lot of the fans alt-right and toxic. So I don't know if there's actually going to be another Justice League movie because it seems like everyone now is protesting against Snyder and Warner Brothers. He went on a live stream and he was like shitting on the people that had
I saw
a
this
charity event. Yeah. And like literally the moment they introduce him, he's like, "Oh, by the way, I'm not associated with these people. I don't know what they do. Blah blah blah. Stop the Asian hate. My wife is Asian or something like that." And he went off. And literally everyone else on the stream, like you could see it in their face. They were like, "Are you serious?" And the marketing, someone from Warner Brothers, like one of the top people at Warner Brothers, they were going off on the fan base for the Justice League Snyder Cut. They were singling them out specifically, saying they were super toxic, that they don't need that kind of community for the DC movies, and they were going off. So I don't know if they're actually going to make another movie.
I mean,
because
kudos
of
on them on that. Well, didn't we also find out that recently DC's looking to sell, and one of the big buyers is actually Robert Kirkman?
No, that's for the publishing rights for the
Publishing
comics.
rights.
Yeah, that has nothing to do with the movies. So Warner Brothers would keep the rights to keep making movies, but that they want to do the same thing that Disney's looking to do. They want to sell the rights to the comics so that people can start writing comics, and they could steal those ideas and put them into the movies because they would still own the rights to the characters. They just want other people to make money for them, and then they wouldn't have to worry about like publishing the books, paying the writers, and all that other stuff.
Marvel's already been doing that for a while now with IDW.
Yes, they did source out some of them. Yeah.
Yeah,
But now they're looking to sell all of the publishing rights for Marvel. They've been, I think, shopping it around, I think, since December, and now DC's doing the same thing. But DC has Robert Kirkman and a bunch of fans pulling money together to try and buy the rights for DC Comics, which is going to be
that's
going to
be interesting to see.
Yeah.
I think that DC Warner Brothers has been doing better with the DC movies.
Let's not give them too much praise yet. It's only been like 3 movies, maybe, where they've been decent, or actually
Wonder Woman,
good.
Aquaman, Shazam.
Shazam's like the best one out of all of them.
Yeah,
And now
exactly.
this possibly this.
but Wonder Woman 84 didn't do that bad either. Like it did pretty decent still. Like it didn't bomb nor hit any praise. I think fucking Aquaman didn't even hit that much praise either though. Is there an F in the chat?
I mean, we have to see how this movie does first. But I feel like he wouldn't mind working on multiple movies at once because he's just making bank at that point.
Oh God, no! Like that's the thing I love about James Gunn. If he's passionate about something, he will put his heart and soul into it. Like, have you ever seen Slither?
Yes, I have. Yeah.
Like, honestly, that's probably one of his like best standout movies right there.
What's crazy though is that David Ayer, he did End of Watch and Training Day, which are amazing movies. He just, for some strange reason, he dropped the ball with Suicide Squad. I'm assuming that it has something to do with Warner
Because
Brothers.
he probably didn't understand the source material. Warner Bros. Or he didn't really understand the source material. Because I feel like that's mainly the case. That's why Spider-Man 3 bombed. It's not because Sony really interfered. It's because, well, Sony did interfere, but Sam Raimi even said like he didn't understand the source material for Venom. He didn't know about the character. He didn't want Venom at all. Instead, he wanted
they made
Vulture
him
and
put him
Black
in
Cat.
there.
I credit the failure of Suicide Squad to Snyder still. only because it was basically after BVS, and everything that was happening in the DC movie world had to be based off of Snyder's image. Snyder was working as Feige basically for the DCEU. He helped produce and helped write a lot of the movies after BVS and Man of Steel, which was only Suicide Squad because they took him out immediately after Suicide Squad. But he was helping plan the phase and come up with the story and how it was going to fit into the larger world, which was Justice League. Mm-hmm. So Warner Brothers, Suicide Squad is when Warner Brothers started to step in like, all right, BVS failed. This isn't going the way we want it to go. And Justice League is looking like a pile of shit. we need to start like interfering in this. So people take it as Warner Brothers. Like I have a friend who like hates Warner Brothers and blames them for everything, and I'm like, no, Warner Brothers is making the executive decision of stepping in and making the movies watchable, like actually helping. Because Suicide Squad, that wasn't it, And whatever Ayer said, in the premiere for Suicide Squad, he said "fuck Marvel" in the premiere.
Oh, I had no idea he did that.
I didn't see it. Same.
Yeah, really loud in the theater. He was like "fuck Marvel," and it put a bad taste in everyone's mouth because it was like, why are you doing that? There was no need for that.
Be able to coexist together.
Yeah, you don't see Disney doing that.
Disney buys you.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's just ridiculous. It was really childish and immature. So yeah, fuck David Ayer.
But that makes sense though, considering the movies that he's written. He's very blunt, and that's all he ever wants is people shooting out profanities. So I can understand if that's how he acts in real life. Because if you look at Training Day and like Denzel Washington's character, all he's doing is just cursing all day, for no reason whatsoever. It's a great film, but that man's mouth is dirty. Dirty mouth, boy.
But yeah, I don't know, man. I think that it's making strides. Like they're progressing. Unfortunately, they have to work with what Snyder gave them, right? So they're moving on from that, and I think they're just trying to add a lot of light to the movie. Like when you look at Wonder Woman in Justice League, the Snyder cut, and then you look at Wonder Woman in '84, they look completely different. Like the costume and everything. Like why was your costume so full of life and beautiful in '84, and now in the modern day it looks like shit?
Also had an extremely positive message in '84
compared to what she was doing in Justice League. Yeah. It's like even Shazam has a beautiful positive message.
Yep.
In that movie, and Aquaman even has a better positive message. And Suicide Squad is Suicide Squad. The Suicide Squad is also showing that you can have gritty, dark and like rough and tough movies with it still having that comic booky element to it.
Yeah, this feels so much closer to the source material than the first Suicide Squad movie had, which was very upsetting to watch.
I agree. I concur. The trailer looks amazing. John Cena looks amazing. I love John Cena.
Fucking John Cena.
I fucking love John Cena.
Oh my god, bro!
I don't know why Bugz doesn't like John Cena.
No. Don't get me. I hate the character. I don't hate the guy.
I still love John Cena.
My man. I used to hate John Cena.
Nah, I used to too. I used to hate John Cena too. Don't worry. But then it was around 2015. I was like,
he does grow on you. He does grow on you.
Yeah, back in 2015. I don't know what he was doing, but I was like, this man, I respect this man.
Oh my god!
But yeah, it looks really, really good.
It's gonna kill me, bro. It's gonna kill me.
Yeah, I'm excited for this movie, and it's free. Like if you have HBO Max, like that's super chill.
I do now.
What isn't free is Black Widow.
Yeah, Black Widow is gonna be part of like premium right there.
Are they gonna do what they did for Mulan and they make you pay for it?
Yes.
It's $30.
That's how it's listed as premium, like Disney Plus Premium.
That's what it's
It's
called.
only premium for like a month, right? And then it goes live for everyone.
Yeah. No, they take it off, and I think they give it 3 months for it to come out on Blu-ray, and then it'll go live for everyone else.
Yeah.
Is that what happened with Mulan? I could have swore it went live so much earlier than that.
If it did, it's because no one gave a fuck about Mulan. Yeah.
So far, the 3 movies that they've done with Premiere have not performed well. Mulan, Raya, and there was another one. I think it was Soul. Those movies did not do.
People like Soul though.
No, Soul did amazing.
Soul wasn't that bad, to be honest.
Yeah,
I liked
really
Soul.
good.
I liked it, but it didn't perform well. Is what I'm saying.
Mm.
No, it performed good. It was actually box office wise, like it. Of course, it didn't do well.
Not Disney numbers is what I'm saying. Like to Disney, they're not doing well. The same thing with Raya. I think Raya made like 8.4 million or something like
billion.
that.
Black Widow will make money.
Yeah,
Like
Yeah.
Black
Especially
Widow.
with
But
Black
aren't they
Widow.
now like? Aren't they now like kind of restructuring like their timeline on things now with this one being like so late?
Yeah. So I guess we could make this our last segment. Like Falcon and the Winter Soldier was supposed to be after Black Widow.
yes.
Yeah.
But now that they have to release it earlier, I wonder. Starwin posed the question before. It was we wonder if anything's changing in Black Widow, because not only did they could have just said, "Oh, we're gonna release it in May," but they pushed it back again, like to July. I don't know.
I think they just want Falcon and Winter Soldier to take its course and then.
But
push
by
that one
May, it would have taken its course. You know, like.
But then they want you to watch Loki. So they want you to watch all these other shows that they already have in post-production, and then after you watch all of that, you jump in to Black Widow for all the exposition and stuff.
That still doesn't make sense to me, because the movie was still coming out in May in theaters.
Hey, listen, don't question Feige, man. Okay.
I'm not questioning it, but like to say that that's a reason why, that's a stupid reason. Like, I'm sorry.
They don't want to compete with themselves, so it's like instead of having you watch this thing, you have to watch A and B, and then you get to watch C.
But I'm saying if COVID wasn't still happening, the movie still would have dropped in May this year as it was planned to. So I was saying that, like, okay, so the plan basically was for Black Widow to come out in May, right? COVID is still going, so therefore they moved it back and decided to put it on Disney Plus. To use that, they wanted you to watch it in line with everything else is fucking stupid, because that was the original plan. You can't give that an excuse. That's a dumb excuse. No offense. And Loki was meant to come out, what, in June?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're meant to watch the end of Falcon and Winter Soldier, and then watch Black Widow, and then watch fucking Loki. They want you to go out the weekend that it comes out to watch Black Widow. But they can't do that because no one's going to go watch it. They're not going to make money. That's why they're doing it on Disney Plus. So I don't want to hear any lame-ass fucking half-assed excuse. That's all I'm saying.
And that's why Disney cut you.
Yeah, exactly. Mr. Feige, I still believe in your plan. Don't hurt me.
To say that's the plan. Like, no, that's the plan as of yesterday. Not the plan as of, like, last year. No. But
I'm actually really upset that Black Widow didn't launch with Disney Plus. It would have been perfect the way to set up.
They should have done that, but I guess they really felt like this, pandemic would not have gone on for as long as it did. So that's how come they were kind of like, no, we'll just ride this out. But now they're like, all right, we got to start pushing stuff out now at this point.
Yeah, I feel you on that one. Disney thought they could just prolong the pandemic and eventually release Black Widow. But the thing is I think after Loki is when they're like, all right, we need to get it out after Loki because everything after that needs Black Widow. Or like it just needs to come out already.
Yeah.
And so, like I said, to cap things off, this is the last thing we're going to talk about. It's Falcon and the Winter Soldier episode 2. It says, does anyone care about spoilers?
0.
Nah, we're all good.
Peacock just emailed me. This is your guide on how to peacock.
Another.
That's a very weird way to tell me that. So, spoiler alert right now. Spoiler warning. Falcon and the Winter Soldier episode 2. How did you guys feel about it?
It was amazing. It was so much better than I thought it was going to be. I thought they were going to keep on with the slow pacing, and then they turned it up. Turned it up in so many ways. They gave us the action everyone was complaining about that wasn't there. They're expanding the story in so many ways. They're introducing characters in a nice way. I don't know. It's just this hour that I've gotten of Winter Soldier is already 1,000 times better than the Snyder Cut, which was 4 hours long. They've done everything that I felt Snyder wanted to do in his movie in half-hour bursts. So much better. I don't understand how they did it.
Loving the interactions between Bucky and Sam, bro. It's so funny, bro.
The White Panther. Oh, that was the best line in the episode. I fucking loved it. I thought that their handling of social justice issues in today's times was beautiful.
Yes.
I thought that they handled it exceedingly well. There are some movies and TV shows that it feels forced, that it just feels unorganic and very like you don't understand the situation. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
This movie, I mean, this show, it feels like a movie. This show
It's a
really
movie.
is like the people who are writing this understand. Like they know what is going on. They know how the characters would react, and I like Falcon's reaction to it because for Falcon, the kid comment was cool.
Yeah.
You're Black Falcon. Oh, so you're Black Kid?
Yeah, so you're Black Kid. I was referring to the cop scene.
Yeah.
Like Falcon's reaction to that was like, you know, I'm Falcon. I ain't giving him shit. Like, you know, you should know who I am. You shouldn't be, you know, profiling me on just my skin. Look at me. You know, like we're not doing anything.
And the way that he was asking Bucky, he was like, "Are you okay? Is he bothering you?" As if they're not cool with it. Like, it's crazy.
And Bucky's like, "Yo, we're just talking." Like, and then Bucky gets arrested. And I was like, "Damn, that's the complete opposite." Like, you don't see
but
that happening.
love the reaction when the second cop tells the first cop, he's like, "Oh, he's an Avenger," and he's like, "Oh, my bad." And like Falcon's face, like, "Are you dead ass?"
No.
Like, "Oh, now we're cool because you know who I am."
The "oh my bad" wasn't worse than the Mr. Wilson. That was worse. I don't know, man. When you hit him with the "oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Wilson," like, oh, now I'm Mr. Wilson because I'm a fucking Avenger.
Crazy.
Yeah, the dialogue in this episode was amazing, man. I when the episode first started and they showed John, I was like, man, he ain't shit. And then they showed the montage of him doing shit. I was like, oh, okay. I was like, all right, I sees you. Yeah, when he threw the shield and it like bounced.
And he caught it.
Yeah. No, when Bucky caught it. Oh,
he
man.
passed him. He was so upset. He was like, "This man was got his shield."
Yeah, when Bucky caught it, it was crazy. But Bucky doesn't understand where like Sam is kind of coming from on taking that mantle, you know, which is I guess why he took him to see the guy. What's his name? Isaiah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I feel like that's why Bucky kind of took him there. But Sam also made the valid point is like there was a black super soldier out there and no one cares. Like no one knows, no one cares. The government's hiding him and the government locked him up and experimented on him. Imagine if Falcon came out as Captain America.
It'd be the same issue.
Exactly. And
It's actually...
Go ahead.
No, you can go.
No, I was just gonna say, like, that's why, like, what's what Bucky doesn't understand. But Bucky does have a valid point too, and like he was giving you that, you know? So there's two fair points. But yeah, go ahead.
I love the way that Winter Soldier is plugging in characters. So all three of the characters they introduced in this episode, the new Cap, Battlestar, which is his friend, which is also very funny to think that the new Captain America also has a black friend. Like, I don't know why they're doing that. They're drawing so many parallels.
Bro, when he was like, "My name's Battlestar," he's like, "All right, I'm out."
Stop the car.
Yeah. And Isaiah, all three of them are characters that were already established in the Marvel Universe before. So Isaiah is a black Captain America. He was Captain America in the comics. And he also got sent to jail. So it's like Marvel is plugging in these characters so smoothly where like it doesn't feel forced, like how DC does it. Where I'm just like, oh my god, like I saw him and then like I heard his name and I was like, sounds so familiar. So I looked it up. I was like, oh shit, this is Black America. Oh my god. And the same thing with Battlestar, where he has the same outfit from the show, of the comics. It's beautiful the way they're telling the story.
You know what it is? It's because they fit within the context of the world.
Yes.
Of what's happening to you on screen right now. Right? So like Battlestar works because he's the sidekick of the new Captain America. Isaiah works because he helps flesh out the story of, you know, Falcon and Winter Soldier. In the Snyder Cut is just like, this is Cyborg. Care about him. His dad and mom died.
He's sad boy.
He's very depressing.
Sad boy, sad.
He hates fuck the world. Oh, he's
I'm
also edgy.
Edgy teenager. What else?
You know, it's like, here's Aquaman. He's cool. He drinks alcohol and
Same
swims
thing
really
with
fast.
Black Manta. They plugged him in, and then I feel like he doesn't really do much for the plot besides being a punching bag for Aquaman.
Yeah, this is Black Manta. Aquaman killed his dad, and now he's mad. It's just,
And then I uppercut him into the sea.
it's like I told you. I think Zack Snyder writes a script with crayon. Like, this man has the mind of a 5-year-old, 100%. It's his storytelling is the most basic fucking storytelling I get out of a pop-up book.
Well, in his rough draft script, it just says "good guy punches bad guy."
In the Superman ship. Oh my god.
No, that's why they just said bad guy. No, good guy punches bad guy into air, and it's like, so is this like your script for a Superman movie? Yes. Are you sure? No.
He's not
Okay,
that
we're just
sure,
gonna make it anyway.
because Snyder doesn't understand
No,
Superman.
we'll just make it anyway.
The worst part is that he's writing and directing this. So it's like, even if he is writing these childish scripts, he's still getting behind that camera and be like, all right, shoot it just like this. Have him say that. That's the worst part. That there's no one there to moderate what it is that this man's doing. There's
And
no
when
one
he
who's like,
says
hey.
cut, he's like, yeah.
We did it, boys.
All right. Let's do up the prison scene. It's like, no, Zach, we're not doing this one.
I feel like he has a filter that he brings from home for all the shots. Like it's the same filter that he used in 300 for Sucker Punch. Man has one filter that he uses for everything.
You know, and
Dark and gray.
He's killed Superman. Like, he's killed that character, bro. Like, he's butchered it. I mean, we already know he's butchered Batman. Like, that's given. But people swear he's given Superman justice, and he is not. In the slightest. He fucking... Like, why does he still have the black suit? There's no explanation as to why he gets the black suit. And his elitists, they defend, oh, it's a 5-part movie. He's not Superman yet. Like, yes, he is. He became Superman in Man of Steel. Like,
No, he didn't. No, they didn't dub him Superman. That was the problem.
but then you can make the argument in BVS, he came of age, and then he died for it, right? He died being Superman. He gave his life to the world. No, man. Like,
And then he wakes up and he's like, all right, I'm going to beat the shit out of Steppenwolf.
and I'm aware there's a black suit because I look evil in it. Like, I think Snyder thinks Superman is meant to be evil. I think that's just like the whole idea of it. And I'm just
He
like,
also wanted to give Superman a mohawk. No, not a mohawk.
The mullet,
That's what it is. The mullet. He wanted
because that's what happened when he died after
his hair grew.
Yeah.
fighting Doomsday. Yeah.
all I heard was that needs to stay in the 70s. So I'm assuming you're talking about the
The mullet. Yeah, the mullet needed to die. Yeah. I'm
and
basically asking, like, what's everyone's last thoughts, or like anything they're going to be doing this week.
my last thoughts are that Sasha Banks and Bianca Belair need to main event WrestleMania Night 1. And also, fuck David Ayer. I'm adding David Ayer, and then we're adding StarWind to number 30.
Oh, StarWind, you did it, man! You reached 30.
You've graduated.
Shit.
Yeah, I'm proud of you.
I was convinced me and Zero were gonna end up on the list.
Not yet. You guys got to do something really stupid.
Ah, shit.
We'll make it there soon. Don't worry.
The last 2.5 years of StarWind have been really stupid, so he deserves it. It's the honorary of honorable mentions.
Wait, no. On the sheet, I'm already at 45, bro.
Oh,
How you
damn.
going back to 30?
Damn, Bugs,
Damn.
you giving him more credit? Fuck it, you hit him 50 then.
Yes.
That's what we want to hear.
But yeah, no.
Halfway to 100.
On a serious note, what am I doing this week? I'm gonna be fighting my demons on whether I should buy Monster Hunter or not.
If you do, man, let's stream it. Me and you. Metaverse Gaming outing.
If I cave, maybe yes.
I'll help you, caveman. Don't worry.
But I won't be able to stream for the next week, so it would have to be the week after.
I'll stream it, and I'll be like, "Hey, you want to say something to people? What's that? You love Zack Snyder? Oh man!"
I wouldn't get caught dead saying that. But what about you guys? What are you guys doing?
Continuing Odyssey.
You gotta finish that game.
I am. I'm almost
That's a
there.
trash game that he says.
I'm in IKEA. I'm in the city of IKEA. IKEA. I forgot. Something
You in IKEA? What sales is that?
I'm about to go to Arcadia too.
Arcadia. That sounds familiar.
Yeah, it's like I want to say the second biggest map.
I was gonna say I had a joke for it, but
Oh, shit.
I don't know where Arcadia, where that's ringing. What about you, Starwin?
I'm actually gonna jump back into Final Fantasy 13. I'm gonna play all three of them again.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Nice.
taking a little dive back into that shithole. See what's going on over there.
Good luck.
Nice. It's funny. I was listening to the FF7 remake soundtrack, and I was just like, "Yo, June needs to come."
Yeah, that's basically what this is. I'm just trying to buy time till 7 comes out, and then I'll have something really shitty, and then cleanse my palate with 7 remake integrate.
I appreciate it. What about you, Zero?
Probably start Monster Hunter Rise and gonna start getting rid of the PS4.
All right.
Why are you gonna get rid of it?
I'm probably gonna move it to my job because I think they said the PS5 would be coming around like this week. So I'm gonna transfer every like piece of data over towards that, and then maybe take the PS4 to my job. That way, I have something to do while I'm over there. Not doing work or anything.
With your Switch?
No, not always, because it's a pain in the ass, like to bring like the docking station with me, because I'm always like having a terrifying fear, like something's gonna happen, that piece of plastic's gonna break. Like I don't know why Nintendo's not selling those things again. Like they had them separately, and then all of a sudden they just stopped.
Because they want you to
Fucking
buy
guys.
the new Switch.
Yep.
4K
I'm not gonna lie, I'm tempted.
OLED.
I'm tempted to buy it because my Switch is now like making sounds, and it's making me very nervous.
For an extra
Yikes.
$100, $400 Switch.
Pretty much.
You don't have 2 TVs in your house, like one in your living room and one in your bedroom. Why don't you just put the P4 in the living room?
Yeah, that's why it's in my room. Yeah, that's why it's in my room. Have you never seen the Dennis Reynolds system, man? From It's Always Sunny?
But you live by yourself. I feel like you can do stuff all over the crib. You don't gotta like limit yourself to the bedroom.
That's actually
I hate
cool,
limiting
bro.
myself to the bedroom. I hate limiting myself to the bedroom.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's mad uncomfortable sometimes.
Yeah, that's a good point, actually.
You got a whole living room, free space, bro.
Yeah, sometimes you want to just like stretch
That's
your
true.
legs and like lay on the couch.
Yeah.
I
Keep that PS4, bro.
passed out on that couch
Keep it
for
in the
way
crib.
too many times.
It sounds comfortable, man. Look at that. Now you just need a TV to keep someone distracted.
That's what I'm super stoked for, man. Having my living room. Like, so
No, that's why, like I said, I have like the TV in there, because it does help me go to sleep. Because sometimes I'm just like wide awake. I'll just throw something on like Netflix or Hulu or something like that, and then just fall asleep that way.
Bugs, when you go to AJ's new crib, bring something to sit on.
No chairs? You don't got chairs?
no, I have
Well,
zero
no, 'cause-
chairs.
You don't know what he's gonna have done in the living room already.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. The man said he was gonna have sex and like shit on Breath of the Wild. So
Yes, sir. I'll bring the hand sanitizer.
And on that note, don't forget to like and subscribe to Metaverse of Gamings to keep up with more of our shenanigans. And hopefully next week we'll be bringing you some Jeopardy, as well as our interviews of the cast.
Peter Dactyl will live again, maybe, possibly.
Peter Dactyl could kiss my ass. I should have won. That fucking technicality, man. That was bullshit.
Beat the spicy lemon.
And morph.
Fucking more. You're a piece of shit, AJ, for making that fucking thing.
I knew morph was gonna get y'all.
Morph was a piece of shit!
Oh man.
Alright, as I was saying, please like and subscribe, comment down below if you agree with anything that we talked about today. Be sure to check us out on Twitter, Twitch, all that, and everyone plug your shit right now.
You can follow me at Resident of R. Also, I'm gonna be back live streaming on Twitch starting April 5th.
Yes, he's back.
Yep. So my initial thing that I'm gonna do April 5th is I'm probably gonna go through a Resident Evil marathon. So it's gonna be super fun. I'm gonna start super early and go into the late hours. I'm not gonna get any sleep.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
And if I cave for Monster Hunter Rise, maybe I'll stream that.
Yeah, that's what I want to hear.
Anybody else? No? Nobody else want to plug?
You can follow me on Twitter. I should make my very first post very soon, so be sure to be the first one to like it at Zero Azure Night at Twitch, not Twitch, on Twitter. And follow me on Twitch, which is 0_the_Azure Nightmare. Anything else, guys?
You
Follow
can,
us on Twitter at Metaverse G.
yeah.
Oh yeah, StarWind. His Twitter is the Metaverse of G. He doesn't have anything else. He's there. He's the lurker. You know, like he's
Big
just chilling.
And you can find me on Twitter at OidsVic if I ever post anything. You can find me on Twitch at GTBugs if I ever stream anything.
Fair enough. Don't forget
Follow
to use the
just for the
hashtags.
support.
Hashtags Let's Go Around and hashtag Metaverse of Gaming. Don't forget to use those.
Yes.
And be sure to look forward to our interview videos coming up.
We're starting with Mr. Zero over here.
The one and only, and the very best. Like no one ever was.
Not the one and only, but somebody wanted to leave that conversation.
Y'all wild, bro.
Listen, man,
So
I'll
wild.
do that for the next podcast because I can go on for like an hour about that fucking guy who
Yo, we
claims
don't
to
need
be
to talk about
zero. No, we're going to talk about that.
Mr.
That man
StarWind is
deserves to be
soft.
dead.
He's Mr. Softy. So StarWind
Oh, is that what Mr. Softy was in the
Yeah.
Discord?
Yeah,
So-
really trying to give this man all his attention. He just deserves to be dead, and that's it. Just leave him alone.
Oh
Let him
my
die.
god.
He's,
Oh,
see,
wow.
we weren't going to go
Yeah,
that
we weren't
far.
even gonna do that, but oh my
No,
god.
no, I feel he deserves to be dead, and that's all I gotta say.
For those of you who want to know what we're talking about, tune in next week for the next podcast. We'll elaborate there.
That's a good segue.
And by the way, StarWind, you don't have to buy a profile picture for yourself. I'll just use the Mr. Softy from now on. That'll be you.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm gonna
Wow.
use Mr. Softy. I'll just make him tan with a beard.
You gotta give him space buns.
All right, guys, peace out.
night, everybody.